Kinders und herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Runde Divinity Original Sin 2. Wir nähern uns der Sägemühle vom Westen her.
I suspect these skulls were left here as a warning. Don't expect a welcome.
Sind wir bekannt dafür, dass wir Warnungen einfach mal ignorieren.
Careful now, that's the trap.
Warte mal. Das ist mir gerade auch eingefallen, ne? Da war ein Frosch. Wo haben wir denn jemanden der mit Tieren reden kann, ne?
These guys
Kerle.
shoot you
Ach,
through
nein,
if
wenn
you
man
get
in so
too
einer
close. I'm
I'm
gonna try and slip through the back way myself.
Ah, okay. Ja. Okay, dafür hätten wir jetzt nicht unbedingt zurücklaufen müssen, aber... Okay. Alter, diese Fallen überall, ja. So, und du willst mir mal... Okay. Speichern. Wir wissen nicht, was uns erwartet. Also bitte. Schloss knacken. Ist geöffnet. Öffnen.
Helmut.
Ne, ne. Angreifen. Ah. Dann machen wir das anders.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Okay. Okay. Also müssen wir das dann doch. Dann gehen wir doch hinten erstmal vorne ein Gespräch führen. Vielleicht kommen wir ja nämlich so rein. Ach, so eine Scheiße, ey. So. Ja. Nicht imstande. Ja? 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 wieder vorne rum. Viele negative Effekte, die wir da. Schützer des Zuganges.
The grim-faced guard raises his weapon as you approach, then stops short and quickly bows respectfully.
Stutzt dann kurz und verneigt sich dann respektvoll.
If and ben-mezd, as I live and breathe. Didn't think we'd be seeing you again so soon, sir.
Von ben-mezd, so war ich hier stehe. Ich hätte nicht gedacht, euch so schnell wiederzusehen, ja. Die fragen, ob Rost andron drin ist.
He is.
Das ist ja
He'd be glad to see you
auch,
too.
euch zu sehen.
Glad Roost gets anyway. He's hoping you'll bring
Ich hoffe, dass du Freunde
friends.
mitbringst.
He winks at you so hard and so theatrically that one whole half of his face seems to squint.
You wouldn't remember me,
Ihr
sir.
werdet euch nicht an
But
mich
you
erinnern,
saved
Herr,
my
doch ihr
life
habt
at
mir
Tamber
in
Brook.
Tambelbach das Leben gerettet.
I still have the
Was auch
hanky
immer das
where you
tut,
stuck my
dass ihr
big
meinen
toe.
großen Zeh gewickelt hattet.
Roost's upstairs in the
Roost
big
ist
house
im
there,
Obergeschoss
sir.
des großen Hauses.
He's waiting for you.
Ja, wartet auf euch.
Reckon he's
Ja,
as
sicher
eager
genauso
to hear how
gespannt
you've
sein,
been
wie ihr vorne
getting
kommt,
on
wie der
as the
Rest.
rest.
Okay.
Think anyone will know,
That's
does it?
if and ben-mezd, that is.
All right, boss man.
Handsome bastard, though.
Feuerwasser. Meisterschütze.
Been here longer than normal.
Place makes a good place.
Okay. Jetzt sind wir wenigstens drin, oder einmal speichern.
A thin, grim man carefully sands the end of a beautiful, unpolished longbow. He studiously avoids looking
In
up as
seiner
you
Arbeit
approach.
versunken blickt er nicht auf, als du dich ihm näherst.
More in your way, sir.
Nicht im Weg her, sondern nicht wie in einer Höhe.
He looks from the ground to the bow and continues sanding.
Suppose I don't.
Kann ich mir
I'm
vorstellen.
no assassin,
Ich bin Mörder.
just a
Ein
Fletcher.
Fallmacher.
Roost
hat
heard
von mir
about my
gehört,
work and
mich eingeladen hier zur Arbeit.
invite.
He blows a dusting of wood dust.
Feller doesn't ignore an
schlägt doch nicht etwa eine
invitation
Einladung
from
von
Roost and Long, does he?
Wir noch mehr für Bogenschützen bieten.
I'm
Sollte
not
mit
supposed to
den
be trading with the other
anderen
guests.
anmelden.
Roost's orders.
Oh.
Fine.
Gut,
Fine,
gut.
just
Aber
please
seid bitte
be
mal, wenn
discreet.
Roost ausgewählt
I'm
ist,
very
wenn ich
much
hier
at
bin.
Roost's mer.
Ja. What the fuck? Allein der Kurzbogen ist halt deutlich. Wow. Wow. Echt jetzt?
Got any yourself?
Krass. Das sind halt alles für Gauner gemacht. Krass. Aber wie gesagt, wir warten auf Level 16. Level 16. Unser Level. Danke. So.
The sharpshooter turns from his silent watch over the mill and its approaches, and the sharpshooter turns from his silent.
You made it past the traps, fair enough. But you still better step carefully, stranger, or I'll tear your throat out with my teeth. Got any yourself?
Hey, person.
He draws his wands.
You're in my space, stranger. Feel free to leave it.
Fortgehen. Was, wenn Ethan mit ihm redet?
He draws his wands.
You're in my space.
Okay. Also sehr gesprächig sind sie schon mal alle nicht. Ne?
A compact, heavily muscled dwarf turns from her training. She flicks her wrist, and instantly her axe, a stunning elven weapon, is a hair's width from your chest. The blade sings. She gives you a long look, then relaxes. The blade moves.
That blood belongs to its original owner. It adds character. I look forward to adding God-woken blood to the mix.
Kann ich die Axt ausprobieren?
No, you can't. I can sell you all manner of weapon, elven or not, if you have the gold. But this axe ain't for sale. All right, we're done. Bugger off.
Verkrüppler. Das ist ein Speer. Naja, damit können wir echt ganz wenig anfangen. Auch Schilde. Warte mal, ja, so ist das, ne? Oh. Ich frage mich. Heilige Handgranate. Sehr geil. Ja, das ist alles nicht so besonders. Nee, das wollen wir nicht. Hier, das Eisenbahnschienen, die sind halt echt interessant. Dann...
She returns to her track.
Jetzt setzt ihr Training fort. So. Jetzt ist nämlich die Frage. Beklauen, das wär's doch.
It's the waiting that gets you.
Da haben wir's. Okay. Krass. Ach du meine Güte. Wie soll das dann wohl dabei? Wie wohl? Ah, okay.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Aber die hatte wenigstens was Interessantes für uns. Und das können wir doch hier hinten auch noch machen, oder? So. Beziehungsweise müssen wir trennen.
His Irish Lloyd went straight into the murder.
Den gehen wir mal gerade weg.
A thin, grim man, carefully...
Am I on your way, ma'am? Right, okay.
Die ist zwar deutlich stärker, aber gibt mir halt nichts, ne? Hier, der hat wenigstens Gauner und Irre. Was haben wir da? Schleichen. Vagabund. Das ist im Grunde genau das. Ne, das sind genau die gleichen Stiefel, ja, die kann ich nicht gebrauchen. Auch nicht. Auch nicht. Da. Aber da habe ich halt Feuer dabei. Die wäre halt interessant. Nee. Der hat nicht so schöne Sachen. Dann lassen wir das mal. So, okay. Dann hier hinten hin.
An elegant lizard lone wolf smokes Druidany through an ornate pipe.
Looking fresh, gorgeous. What I wouldn't give to climb your tree.
Nett.
Piss off!
Haut ab,
Unless
außer
you
ihr habt
got
das
money.
Geld.
Not likely anything you can afford.
Schlecht.
Right! Pissed off!
Eigentlich hast du nur nichts, weil du nichts hast, du Vollidiot, ey. Hände. Mann, das ist jetzt so unfreundlich, ne? Und hat dann nicht mal Waren.
Look out. I see a trap nearby.
Krass. Hier ist nochmal so ein Schatz. Eine Kutsche. Das ist ja mal lol. Okay.
Your living is nothing if you're unhappy.
So.
Never knew you to be sentimental. Logic. Careful. I've spotted a trap. Unhappy people are sloppy.
Dann speichern. So, wir haben für ihn ja eine neue...
Maybe that's why I ain't landed a mark in a while. I'm unhappy. Or maybe I'm just horny.
Zack. Nice. So, jetzt geben wir aber dem ben-mezd.
Then leave. Hey, it's a good living here. You know that.
Genau, auf dem ben-mezd gehen.
Your living is nothing if you're unhappy. Never knew you to be
Genauso wie
sentimental.
das.
Logical, not sentimental. Unhappy people are
Ne, Sibylle muss das
sloppy,
machen.
unreliable.
Ach, Sibylle lose.
Maybe that's why I ain't landed a mark in a while. I'm unhappy. Or maybe I'm just horny.
Und Schuhe. Gehen wir mal an. Dann. +1 Geomant. Brauchen wir unbedingt. 72 magische Rüstung ist halt schön, aber
Hey, it's a good
hat
living
halt
here.
keiner von uns.
You know
Bei
that.
Leuten davon irgendeinen Vorteil.
Your
Er
living
hat
is
zwar
nothing
Geomant,
if
aber da
you're
hat er auch
unhappy.
Jägersmann mit drin.
Never
Und der
knew
Ring ist
you
dort.
to be sentimental.
Nee, nee, danke.
Logical, not sentimental. Unhappy people are sloppy, unreliable.
Magie.
Maybe that's why I ain't landed a
Magier
mark
steht
in a while.
da.
I'm unhappy.
Schleichen plus
Or maybe I'm
Initiative.
just horny.
Können wir machen. Mir mit.
Then leave.
Wo war denn unser... Da.
Hey, it's a good living here. You know that. Your living is nothing if you're unhappy. Never knew you to be
Dann
sentimental.
können wir das auch an
Logical,
geben.
not sentimental. Unhappy
Dann
people
haben
are
wir das soweit. So, gut.
sloppy,
Haben wir
unreliable.
wieder mal ein bisschen was bekommen.
Maybe that's why
Guck mal, da ist ein Geist.
The spirit of a young woman stares in blissful devotion at the lone wolf
Glückselige auf den
alchemist.
Alchemisten einsamen Wölfe. Okay.
then leave. Hey, it's a good living here. You know that.
The whiff of chemistry assails you.
Chemische Dämpfe
You
wirken
know that
sofort.
it's
Du
all in
weißt,
your
dass alles nur in
imagination,
deiner
but
Vorstellung
still
passiert,
your
aber
throat
dennoch zieht
constricts,
sich
your stomach
dein Hals
turns,
zu.
and your vision
Magen dreht sich
swims
um und dein
before
Blick
you.
verschwimmt.
As your vision
Mit
clears,
deinem Blick
you
wieder erklärt
realize
wird dir
that the
klar, dass der
spirit
Geist
before
wohl
you
ein
is, or
Kindersklave
was,
ist
a
oder war.
childhood
Der als
slave.
Stinker wurde als
Old
Geldmischer
Stinky
mit dem
went on to
Namen
become a
Schwarzer
poisoner known as
Mitmacher
the
bekannt,
Black
in alle
Widowmaker,
Häuser aus
shunned
dem
by
Weg ging.
all the houses.
Immer eine Schande, war nicht mehr der rote Striemen, also wittenwürdig.
He turns to you, his eyes widen in recognition. He looks insane, even more insane than he was all those years ago. He exhales, a cloud of greenish gas envelops you, and suddenly you are you're the Black Widowmaker, deep down in black shadows, setting your latest creation to paper. A deadly brew that looks and tastes like an elixir. It's your best work yet, and you realize you've made your last mistake. Your throat constricts, acid burns your guts, your heart slows to a halt. You slump forward. A kin appears, a lone wolf. She takes your book, but you're already dead.
Unhappy. Or maybe I'm just horny.
Bin den Kopf schütteln und sagen, dass es sich traurig macht, wie leicht sich ein X über das Kreuz legen lässt.
He gives you but a sneer, then turns back to the real focus of his hate. He intensifies his gaze on the lizard lone wolf before him. If looks were poison, she'd soon be dead.
You know that. Your living is nothing if you're unhappy. Never knew you to be sentimental. Logical.
Laughter plays upon the lone wolf's spirit lips, but madness flashes in his eyes. His flittering gaze never quite comes to...
Wanna have some fun?
Was im Sinn hat. Ein Witz natürlich, ein Streich, wenn man so will.
A prank,
Sagt
if
der
you will.
Schlafmütze hier, dass
Tell Slumberjack here that Mudbarrow wants his money.
Geld, sagt er? Ihn bitten, ihm mehr zu erzählen. Gierige Goldnase. Ja, mein schläfriger Freund hier hat mich wegen meines verdammten Goldes getötet. Geschieht mir recht, nach allem, was ich getan habe. Diese Ironie. Fragt sie, wo das Geld ist. Ich würde alles geben, um zu sehen, wie sie mörderische kleine Trödlerin ihr Geld verliert. Mein Geld.
A lone wolf mage naps quietly. She talks in her sleep.
Laugh all you want, Mudbarrow. Madmen tell tales, and dead men's ghosts do not.
She turns towards you. When she opens her eyes, she's looking right at...
Mudbarrow can't have his money.
She closes her eyes and settles... She mutters in her sleep.
I never liked you anyway, Mudbarrow. You or your shite sense of humor. Don't think you haunt me, dead man. You
Gedanken an
or
euch
the
verschwende, an
God-woken
euch
that
oder
we
die Gotterdenken,
killed.
die wir getötet haben. Sie nach Kratschbühls Geld durchsuchen. Nee, das
Hey.
kitzelt.
She stretches, shifts position.
Aber nicht auf.
You won't find nothing.
Das Geld ist am Strand
Money's
versteckt,
hidden
nicht
on
am
the
Wasser.
beach by the...
Sie wird so wütend sein, wenn sie merkt, dass das Geld für heute ist.
He slaps his thigh, tears of mirth rolling down his cheeks. He looks at you, eyebrows raised. Then he...
No, you won't.
Doubt crosses his face as he realizes he's stuck here forever, and there are no more jokes. Panic rises. And as the black shadow of eternity looms over him, he becomes... And what was once laughter is now an anguish. He returns to himself. The screaming stops. Both eyes settle upon you at last. He looks tired. He looks haunted.
But I've done such terrible things.
He takes this in. A single ghostly tear trickles down his face.
I should go. Use the money well, if you take it.
He raises a hand in salute and...
Careful now, that's a trap.
What's this? I found something.
Gott, ich musste ja fast drüber stolpern, damit sie das sieht. Identifizieren wir das mal bitte. Uff. So extrem ist es jetzt nicht. Weiter. Ja, da haben wir nämlich auch noch einen Geist.
It's the waiting that gets you.
The spirit of a paladin knight leans his head to one side, revealing the huge gash in his neck that nearly took his head off, and grins.
She's stronger than you.
sie stärker
Stronger
als ihr
than you know,
denkt.
boy,
Stärker
and
als ihr denkt,
faster
Junge, und noch schneller. Redet wahrscheinlich aus persönlicher Erfahrung.
He launches one hand forward and, with a jolt, you are him. You're with Paladin Tom Hardwin, your best friend, on your way to arrest the notorious murderess. You find the dwarven lone wolf in a tavern at the bar. She doesn't look like much. You stand behind her. Tom Hardwin calls her name. The bar goes quiet. She doesn't turn. You step forward to protect Hardwin as the axe comes around. In a moment, you're staring at the ceiling with Tom's hands pressing on your neck. A tavern wench is, and Tom can't stop the blood. And through the panic and the tears, he puts his own price on the lone wolf's head. You just lie there thinking, she's stronger than you knew, and faster too.
Wie könnte man sie besiegen?
He tilts his head once more, the great wound that killed him yawning open.
Off the top of my head? She's stronger than you know, and faster too. And here's the thing, she hates the wet. It makes her itch.
It's the waiting that gets you.
Das mit dem Regnen würden wir sogar noch hinbekommen. Einmal speichern, bevor wir hier wieder Geistersicht machen.
The spirit of a woman locks her gaze on the lone wolf sentry.
Say my name, you son of a sow! Edie Engren! Say it!
And then, you are her. You are the young woman Edie Engren, seduced by a boy. But to become a lone wolf, he had to pass a test. He had to murder the woman. He passed the test. And you were murdered. And all the time you knew him, he never spoke your name. She turns to look at you at last.
I was Edie Engren. My killer should be made to speak my name.
Kann man das nicht direkt machen?
He gives you a stern look, then turns. Suddenly he's interested. Suddenly,
Who are you to her? Friend? Comrade? Lover? If you're looking for revenge, you won't find it here.
He leans forward and
No. And push no further, or we shall have a problem.
Stärker? Machen wir sie für stärker? Ihn einschüchtern?
He considers and comes to the conclusion that it's not.
Ich meine, Teufel vergesse.
I mean, hells, forget it.
He closes his eyes and takes a deep breath.
Edie Engren. She was always at her most beautiful when she was angry.
A smile spreads across his face.
She'll be waiting for me in the halls, and she's gonna be...
The spirit of a woman locks her gaze on the lone wolf.
I hope burns your tongue to say my name! Don't think yourself atone for what you did, little wolf! But me, I'm free of you now!
She turns and looks you in the eye. Then she dips her head in thanks.
Sehr schön. Haben wir das erledigt. Den Geist konnten wir... Da hoch.
An elderly mage glowers at the lone wolf sentry, muttering wordlessly. He jerks his head to look at you, but says nothing. Then he opens his mouth, and you can clearly see the tip of a crossbow bolt protruding from the back of his throat. The spirit clutches his mouth in shock, and then realizes what has happened. He removes his hands, and the crossbow...
Kann ich noch mehr für ihn tun?
He turns and points at the lone wolf sharpshooter.
Wölfe. Okay. Also von den 1, 2, 3 Geistern wollen 3 den anderen jeweils tot sehen.
Unhappy people are
Okay.
A ghostly aura shrouds the log, along with a penetrating icy cold. Bitter cold shoots up your fingertips, through your arm, shoulder, neck, and into your brain. Your whole body contracts with the ache.
See what I see. Feel. Look down.
Where your feet should be, you see great gnarled roots disappearing into a mossy forest floor. As this log once was, you are, as you examine yourself, you see the top of a small elven child's head as she approaches. She wraps her arms around you and rests her head against your great trunk. You pass her a memory. Once you were her father. You pass her the softness you remember of her chubby cheeks. You pass her the warmth between you when you curled back to sleep. A tear trickles from the child's eye and onto your bark. She whispers that she loves you.
You see?
The child departs. A night falls. You hear voices and the dull thud of axes. A human approaches you and pats your...
You see?
You lie in pieces on the forest floor. Rough hands toss you into a cart and haul you away.
You see? You see what he does to me. You see he takes me from my life. You see he cuts me into... You make him pay. His bones lie buried in our sacred soil, but his spirit remains. Find him. Take from him what he takes from me. I find peace. Then I find...
Mega Sägemeister ist recht.
It's a good living here. You know that. Your living is nothing if you're unhappy.
Wenn du mir jetzt noch sagst, wo der Sägemeister sein soll.
Logical, not sentimental. Unhappy people are sloppy, unreliable.
Gut, dann haben wir mit allen Geistern gesprochen.
Maybe that's why I ain't landed a mark in a while. I'm unhappy. Never knew you to be sentimental.
Und eigentlich durch.
Maybe that's why I
Ist verschlossen.
never knew you to be sentimental. Logical, not sentimental. Unhappy people are sloppy, unreliable. Maybe that's why I ain't landed a mark in a while. I'm unhappy. Or maybe I'm just horny.
Sägemühlenaufseher, da ist er. Ausgerechnet hier bei den Gräbern ist er.
Enough to keep us in drink. It's all I need to know.
Schöner Tag,
Fine day for a walkabout, don't you think?
Ja, und Zeit eben, um diese Luft und die Sonne zu sagen, dass es heute wirklich schön ist.
You enjoy it now, here? Never know when you might end up like me. Then your imagination will have to do you. Best of luck to you. You have yourself a pleasant day now, here.
Das war von einem ganzen Fall, dass den gefällt hat. Was kann mir über den Ort erzählen?
Sure as Mama Morris died of a toilet spider. Only oversaw the place for dang. Now in my day, we were a proper mill turning around half a ton of timber by the day. No me, had to shut her after the last of the elf raids though. They were brutal. Can't say I blame them, what with how quick we were turning over those trees of theirs. But a fellow's gotta make a living, you know.
Fällen von Bäumen der Ahnen ist schließlich Verbrechen.
To an elf, maybe. To me, it meant food on the table and enough gold to pay the doctor. Never know when a hat spider will get you.
Im Hut hat. Das Schiff ist aus Lebensraum. Vielleicht stammt es sogar von dieser Mühle.
Oh, I doubt it. We mostly supplied the divine order, see? They couldn't get enough of the stuff.
Weißt du was über die Leute in der Mine?
Not much, no. Never met them myself.
Ich weiß, dass sie das Ganze
I do know they rigged this place to holy high heaven just after settling in, though. Some folks are there. Me? Oh no, sock spider.
Oh mein
Bye now.
Wiedersehen.
Ah, so very nice to see you again. Hope you're enjoying this gorgeous weather. You can
sprechen.
Odd.
Seltsam.
What? Did the tree have a message for me?
An die Geister echter lebender Personen in sich tragen. Ja, gefällt hat, so hat er sein Leben gestorben, ihn von seinem Kind getrennt.
What now?
Was jetzt?
Hey, kiddo, you're talking crazy. It's a tree, not a person. You've been licking tree toads. Wait, stop, please.
Nicht so. Doch, genau so. Was, hier ist noch einer?
The ghostly elf stands protectively over his corpse, eyes darting across the minefield. His gaze never quite falls. You are a warrior, proud and true. You saw your people die as the death fog consumed the forest. You heard them scream and then fall silent. You came for revenge.
Get away from me, you lone wolf tosser. Likely story, wolf. Go on. Piss off. Elsewhere, you lone wolves kick the shite out of me and send me into an accursed minefield where my cart gets blood. Nothing you can do is worse than that. Yep. This is God's, damn it.
Was noch? Oh, hier sind echt arg viele.
The elf spirit seizes you by the shoulders, but you feel nothing. His eyes are panicked, and he appears to be shut. He screams on, but with another's voice. An elven child, in terror and in pain. The fog, the fog, the fog! Those screams. The spirit stands with her feet apart, arms at her sides, palms up. She appears to be chanting something, perhaps a prayer to the sky. But you are a dancer, a lover, a jester. But then the death fog takes the forest, and all you know is gone. The screams of your people echo in your heart. You become a warrior. You die fighting, all play forgotten.
Okay. Und hier vorne haben wir noch einen letzten.
The spirit turns to meet your gaze. You feel heat upon your skin. The acrid stench of charring flesh assails your nose, and you can hear screaming, the agonizing cries of people burning alive. The spirit, mute, holds out his hand towards you, palm upwards in supplication, his eyes pleading. With a blast, the heat surrounds you. The hair on your forearm shrivels and dies. Flames dance across your vision, and the screaming, and for a moment you are the spirit before you. Your name is Cyrus Oates, and you are in a tavern with your friends. But someone has barred the your friends scream for help that will not come. You know that outside stands the lone wolf Pigsbane, and that he was paid to kill you. You know Pigsbane listens for your screams. All you can do is die proud. Your name is Cyrus Oates, and you will not scream. Your blood warms. The roar of the flames drowns the screams. Cyrus Oates begins to burn. He does not scream. You feel your flesh blister and char, your head crackle and burn. Cyrus Oates bares his teeth as his lips are burned away. But he does not scream. You try to close your eyes against the pain, but your eyelids have burned away. You haven't breathed in what seems like hours. You desperately want to scream. But Cyrus Oates did not scream. Your mouth opens wide, and you scream in horror. But no sound comes. The blackened bones that once were Cyrus Oates, and you fall backwards, spinning, burning into the abyss, falling forever into...
Ain't you getting tired of it? Same contract over and over. Do I smell smoke?
Enough to keep us in drink. That's all I need to know.
Heat, burning flesh, the screams of the dying.
Cool. Ich will jetzt keinen Schaden dadurch bekommen. Alles easy. Ja. Jetzt geht's natürlich darum, die Leute hier zu killen. Das machen wir dann mal am besten, ne? Und dann beim nächsten Mal. Bis dann. Ciao.